up YouTube, DHR2, welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my review of Power Rangers Beast Morphers, episode 12. Here's the thing about this episode. It wasn't the best, it wasn't that great, it was like solid. You know, like a solid filler episode. So I'm gonna explain to that by the end of the episode review. So, I do like the part when, Revy is an artist, besides being, you know, a martial artist and a teacher at a juice bar, working in the Grid Battle Force. So I like to use the artist when he sees a kid being picked on by playing a trumpet, and seems like Revy pretty much just had enough, and he wanted to go and talk to the boy, and he wanted to teach him martial arts in order to defend himself. But the little boy went at it the wrong way. He thinks that just because he's learning martial arts, he's going to be hurting people, that he claimed that nobody is going to be standing in his way. Revy pretty much had to explain to him, look, I'm only teaching you this just so you can defend yourself, not to hurt people though. Just in case you get attacked or somebody wants to physically harm you in sort of way. That was kind of what he was teaching the kid, but kid didn't understand, but he kind of did though. So by then he was struggling with the tornado kick, and Revy was trying to teach the boy how to do it, but he was just struggling to do so. So Roxy comes out and creates a trumpet monster, and I have to say the trumpet monster was a little okay for this episode, but just blowing the Rangers away. And I do love the fight between the Rangers and the monster, and then Roxy comes out to fight Revy, Nate, and Steel. Like, I just love the fight scene under Morph. I'm like, man, they're going out of the way of this episode, and that's what I love about, you know, Power Rangers in general. Just under Morph fight scenes, and make sure the fight choreography is on point, and they prove my point just that. So after Roxy morphs, the fight rolls on. Roxy and the monster were getting their behinds whipped, and they were outmatched by the Rangers' strength and their abilities. They decided to retreat. So back at the cyber dimension, Squasso tries to come up with a plan to make the monster a lot tougher and stronger, to make sure he captured the Rangers' DNA. And I forgot to tell you that Devin pretty much stops him for that. So after that fight was over, Revy pretty much was training the boy back at the juice bar at the gym, and he was, the child was getting everything Revy was teaching him, but unfortunately he couldn't even get the tornado kick because the child wasn't confident, and he didn't use enough momentum to learn the different techniques and stuff. So by then, at the base, Revy was cleaning the crap. Every time I said too much. So Revy and Ben and Betty were cleaning the trumpets, and Ben and Betty were messing with the trumpet, and Betty was blowing the horn at Ben's face, and it was dirty and needed to be cleaned. Commander Shaw, you know, I did not like her in this episode because she was too busy talking about how some silly distractions of playing music. Little did she not know that trumpet can be the best defense of defeating a monster. And so they say. So I think, to me, she kind of threw me off in this episode, and the type of relationship Revy has with his mother, and that kind of messed me up a little bit. Like, bruh, this woman doesn't even like when her son is doing other things besides, you know, saving the world, focus on the evil forces and stuff. But it gets worse in the next episode later on. I'm not going to tell you guys, but you know I'm going with this stuff. So by then, the monster returns, and the Rangers morph into action once more. And I love the fight between the Rangers and the Monsters until they get their behinds blown away once again by the trumpet monster. So Devin was asking Nate, what can we do to stop this guy? And Nate comes up with a plan to focus on his reversal music blast back on him. So the kid was like, okay, fight fire with fire. He comes out and he blows the trumpet and he blows it right back at the monster. And I thought that was one of the best things, you know, that he could ever do. So so by then the Rangers went to finish the monster off, and it was a pretty nice fight between the Japanese stock footage and original footage. Here's the thing. What I love about Beast Morphers is that they know how to edit Japanese stock footage and original footage because of the leather costumes. You can't even tell which one is Japanese, which one is original. And that's what I love. Mixed match. Well, they're doing a good job at it so far. So by then, after the Rangers killed the monster, another Gigadrone comes out and tries to get his hands on the Morph X. And Nate asks the boy to play the trumpet just so he could use the sound to weapons defense against the monster, and which they did. And it's one of the best plans the Rangers has ever come up with. So the Rangers combine the Megazord, and Devin calls for a Cheetah Beast Blaster, excuse me, and finish off with the Beast X Slash. And another virus eliminated. Back at the juice bar, the kid was telling Devin and them that the Rangers stopped the monster and how they used his trumpet for defense. And I thought that was really cool of him doing it. It kind of reminded me of the Main Movie Power Rangers days when the kid was telling the Rangers about with the Rangers fighting the monster, and he went into the whole thing. And Jason was like, when the kid was talking about the Red Ranger, he was like, "Go on." I thought that was pretty nice of them to just saying that. And then the bullies came by, you know, started bullying Ben and Betty for playing the terrible trumpets. And he was like, "I'm gonna show you how it's done." He blew the trumpet, and I think soap or shampoo came out of it. And the kid comes out, and he did this tornado kick, taking the kid's hat off his head, letting him know, don't mess with my family. Well, not my family, but my friends. So he shows the bully off, and I thought that was really nice, though. I mean, was this episode great? No. Was this episode good? Not really. Was it solid? Yes, it was. Because I feel like they did the focus filler episode. They did the filler work the right way. So it kind of reminded me of the original Main Movie Rangers from season 2 when Adam was teaching his kid martial arts, how the kid was being bullied in the karate class him and Rocky were teaching. I thought that was pretty nice of them doing something like that, because I kind of got that feeling from season 2 of Mighty Morphin when Adam was teaching the kid, and then Adam was losing confidence due to Godar's mirror, a reflection of Adam being a child, not learning the right martial arts moves, being bullied. So I thought that was like a nice reference. What I didn't like was Ben and Betty just being a total distraction from this episode. As unfunny as they were, at least they're a lot better than Victor and Monty, in my opinion. So that's my only issue I have with this episode. But the fight scenes were really nice. I love the fight scene between Revy, Roxy, Steel, and Nate. Roxy comes out unmorphed, just beating the brakes out those two, just showing some acrobatics, mixed martial arts moves, and I thought that was really nice. I loved that. That was probably one of my favorite scenes from this episode, as well as the Rangers morph action. That was one of my favorite ones, though, when the Rangers beat the monster and stuff. So overall, this episode was solid. It wasn't perfect by all means, but it was definitely something that, you know, they did the right thing by giving the right message. You know, stand up for what you believe in, and stand up to those who bully you, and showing them what you're made of. Not in a violent way, but just letting them just don't mess with you. So my rating for this episode is 3 out of 5. It could have been better, but it's not terrible by all means, but it could have been better. It had some improvements in certain episodes come next week. So yeah, if you all enjoy my review, give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Click the bell. Be a part of the DH crew. Until then, this is DHR2. I love y'all.